we invite you to listen to the following discussion by Supreme Master Chinghai with our association members during the International 6-Day Retreat in Bangkok, Thailand on December 28, 1999, entitled A Day of Togetherness.
2 days? Better? Good, see? It works, huh? It works. Other people should be a little bit more diligent, more concentrate. Is it easier to concentrate here? Yes? Yes. You see, it is all the setup of our mind. Yes. If we set out to do something, we determine we're going to do something in a certain period of time, our mind will understand that. And then he will cooperate. And because you come here, you know the purpose here is just to meditate. These 1 week there will be no contact, no social contact, no business, no phone call, and nothing to worry about. No cooking to worry about. Somebody cook for us, for example, like that. And you just know you already set out, you already made up your mind that we come here just to meditate. Therefore, when you sit down, you more settle, yeah? And you just sit, you know what time you have to sit. And everybody does that. So the mind is happy to, to cooperate, yeah? There's a joke similar to that. There's a man who has a horse, a blind horse, who doesn't see anything. So whenever he wants him to do something, the horse name is Peter, right? And whenever he wants the Peter horse to want to do something, he just stand there and shout, "Marco, come on, boy, pull now, keep pulling. And then nothing happened. Peter just stood there, do nothing. And he shout again, he say, "Come on now, Martin, pull, let's pull together." And Peter horse also stand there, do nothing. And then finally he say, "Peter, let's pull." And then Peter did pull. Yeah. And so his friend asked him, why didn't you call Peter in the first place? You have only one horse. Why you keep calling Marco and Martin? What for? So the owner say, "Oh, my Peter horse, he's very lazy. Because he's blind, he doesn't see. So if he thinks he has to pull it all alone, he won't do it." So you see, when you sit together, you see, all the women do it, and if I'm a man, I don't do it. It looks so bad, yeah? And all the women think, all the men also sit here, I have to show them, show them who's better. When we sit together, you know, everybody do the same things, yeah? We feel encouraged. We feel that we have a big, strong support group, and so we just do it. That's very easy. Yeah? And that's why when you sit here, you feel more settled, more calm, and more up to the meditation than when you sit alone at home or somewhere. Alright? And that's why Jesus said you should meditate with 2 people or more. You know, 1 or 2. 1 more. You know, like 2 people or more. It's just better like that. You feel better. That's a psychological way. And another way is because the 2 powerful gods sit together. It's better than 1. See? That's why retreat, group meditation is very, very important to your spiritual development. I always found out, as well as you did, that group meditation, retreat together is always beneficial. Right? Good, okay. And that's why we do that all the time, whenever possible. Okay. It's just that incredible how our ego can cheat us sometimes. I can't explain. Some people, I tell them just sit there and meditate and then do something else. You cannot do it your way and get the same result. Okay? There's only one way, scientifically. You do exactly as the instruction and then you get the exact result. If you want to drive a bicycle, yeah? And then I would tell you to put your both feet on the pedals and roll it, rotate it, and that's it. And if you put your feet on your head and rotate it, I can't be responsible. Understand? It's not your way that will bring you to God. It is God's way that will bring you there. Everything else you're free to do what you want. But if you want to meditate and have a good result, you must do exactly as instructed. Okay? Oh my God, I cannot believe it. Some of you are so hard to teach and to understand things. If I tell you to meditate, sit there, and just sit there and close your eyes. And remember here, that's very simple. Huh? You don't have to kneel there, you don't have to put your leg in a lotus position, you don't even have to close your palm, and you don't have to open your eyes like this or like that or whatever. It's very simple. But some people have to do it a difficult way. I don't know why. If you want to sit there like a Buddha with lotus and close your palm and with your half eyes closed just like all the Buddha statue, then you don't have to waste your time. I mean here. It doesn't work. It will not work that way. And then complain and have no experience. It's very simple. Very simple. Close your eyes and let the master inside you take care. It's very, very simple. Even children can do it. And why the grown-up people cannot do it and don't have experience? That I don't understand. Just too much complicated. Do not think too much, okay? Do not attach to any dogma. They don't help you anymore. If all the scriptures and Bibles and dogma can help you, God doesn't have to send Buddha, Jesus, etc. Yeah? Writing and never help. I know there are some schools that teach people to sit in there and then close the palms or do whatever, or whatever, and close the half eyes only. Yeah, sit like that all day long with half eyes closed. I don't know how they bear it. Can you do that? They're really good. A school is really good. The eyes closed halfway, open halfway. It hurts my eyes. I can't do it very long. It's not necessary to do that. Just sit there and sleep just like our disciples, and then they have everything they want. Yeah. Yeah, who cares? For the truth, very simple, very easy. You don't even have to sit in lotus position. Yeah? Look at our disciples. And then they still have whatever they want. Enlightenment, better life, richer life, yeah? And more happiness, more wisdom, everything. So simple. There is a Muslim master. He told a joke. He always make fun of himself just to make a good exemplary story about how stupid we human can be. He dare not make fun of other people, so he make fun of himself. So he told a story like this. There's one person, Nasruddin, you know him, yeah? There's a person who come to Nasruddin master and close his palm like that and ask him, Are you good at guessing something? And Narosdin said, yeah, not bad. Try me. And so that person said, can you guess what's inside my closed hand now? And my closed palm now? And the master said, oh, just give me some hint, yeah? So the person say, it has a shape like an egg. It look like an egg, and inside there's yellow and white. So guess what? So Narosdin say, it must be some kind of cake. What do you think? What is it? Huh? It's an egg, of course. It looks like an egg, it's shaped like an egg, and inside yellow and white like an egg. What else can it be but an egg? Right? So the truth is like that. We are so conditioned to think that everything is so hard, so complicated. So when it comes to simple truth, we just cannot understand. And that's why, okay, this is a problem with an egg. Stupid egg. We think we are so wise, we know what to do in the Buddhist temple, we know how to behave in a Christian church, we know how to pray 7 times a day, whatever. We think we know everything about religion or about God. These are not religion. These are not God. These are just habit, misunderstand habit of the people about the true baptism or the true church or the true temple, really. But most people, they cling to those knowledge of ritual, like have to bow how many times a day, and bow what kind of style are you bowing, otherwise the Buddha will be mad at you. Yeah, all these kind of things just really, really bind people into, don't know what to say anymore. I have no words for all this stuff. When I was in a Buddhist temple, and that taught me how to bow to the Buddha, yeah, and I was just a kid, of course, I don't know how to bow properly according to their opinion. So I bow with my bottom up. You're supposed to bow flat on the ground with everything flat, yeah, but I didn't know. I bow, with my bottom upward like that. My head on the ground, but everything else up. And my teacher, she kicked me in the butt. He said, you dare do that to the Buddha. He's going to be mad. I said, oh, sorry, where should I put my bottom? So she said, lower. Then I lower a little bit. She said, more. And I said, enough? She said, no, lower, lower, lower. I know, and then like you have to bow like 10 inches from the ground, whatever. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This is not supposed to be like that. Yeah? It's not that the Buddha will get mad at you if you don't bow to them. It's just that when the Buddha was alive, people worship them according to their tradition. And the most humble action is that to lower your head into the very ground and kiss the feet of the Master, or touch it with your hand, or touch it with your forehead. That is the most humble way of showing respect to the highest Master, that you really worship him or her in that way. Okay? But when you bow to the Buddha with the dead statue there, you do what you want. He don't even know what you're doing. He probably laughs. What is he doing there? You understand the bowing tradition? Yeah? Now, sometimes you even see people bow to me like that, even though I have told you 100,000 times that you do not have to worship this physical body. Yeah? Because you are the same. But when people, they love somebody so much, they love a Master so much, just do it, okay? It's not a sin to do that. It's just that I don't like you to humble yourself And that will not bring you anywhere, but you have to know yourself in order to be a Buddha. You don't have to worship me to become a Buddha. I want you to know that, that's all. But there's no sin if you worship the Buddha, provided the Buddha is still alive. And you can put your bottom up or down, I don't care. You better don't even do it altogether.
Okay, we're going to begin the questions with Thailand.
ครับขออนุญาตท่านอาจารย์อ่านคำถามของจากประเทศไทยก่อนนะครับสวัสดีท่านอาจารย์และแม่ที่รักนะครับฉันได้ประทับจิตมาเป็นเวลาปีกว่าแล้วและทำมาวิถีกวนอิมทำให้ฉันพัฒนาปัญญาความรักและอะไรอีกหลายๆอย่างที่เป็นความรักและพลังของจักรวาลฉันเรียนรู้และพยายามเป็นอาจารย์ของตัวฉันเองฉันขอขอบคุณอาจารย์และแม่ที่รักสำหรับการช่วยเหลือสำหรับการนำทางฉันไปขอให้ท่านโปรดได้นำทางข้าพเจ้าต่อไปจนถึงความสำเร็จขั้นสูงสุดฉันจะพยายามปฏิบัติอย่างเต็มที่รบกวนเวลาขานชื่อนะครับรบกวนให้ยืนขึ้นนิดนึงให้ท่านอาจารย์เห็นแล้วก็นั่งลงนะครับคำถามนี้จากคุณวันนะครับ
I've been initiated for more than 1 year. The Kuan Yin method helps me develop wisdom, love, and understand secrets of the universe. I know a lot and I try to be my own master. I really appreciate Master for helping and leading me. Please continue the leading until I get enlightened. I'll practice with my full capacity. It's not a question. They're just thanking you.
Thank you.
ครับครับคำถามต่อไปนะครับจากคุณเลียดฟ้านะครับรบกวนยืนขึ้นนิดนึงนะครับแล้วก็นั่งลงครับเวลาที่เราไม่สามารถควบคุมอารมณ์โกรธได้หรือเรารู้สึกเหนื่อยมากไปทำให้มีสิ่งที่มองไม่เห็นมารบกวนเราได้หรือไม่ถ้าได้สิ่งที่มารบกวนเรานั้นมาจากไหนเกี่ยวข้องอะไรกับเราขอให้ท่านอาจารย์ช่วยอธิบายด้วยค่ะ
Can some invisible spiritual things bother us when we get angry or so tired? Where do these invisible spiritual things come from and how are they related to us?
Because you don't meditate well, so you are influenced by these negative things, and you do things wrong. You cannot decide the things that you should do, because you don't have enough concentration, and you let the negative power overwhelm you. Otherwise, you should not have any problem anywhere with any power.
ครับคำถามต่อไปครับฉันได้รับการประทับจิตมาเกือบ4 เดือนแล้วเวลานั่งสมาธิเพ่งแสงพอจะเข้าสมาธิจิตจะรู้สึกสงบจิตจะสงบรู้สึกหายใจไม่ออกแน่นหน้าอกหายใจไม่ทันจนฉันต้องหยุดนั่งและนอนหลับไปอาการดังกล่าวจึงหายไปฉันอยากทราบว่าเป็นเพราะอะไรฉันนั่งสมาธิติดต่อกัน 3-5 ชั่วโมงอาการดังกล่าวเกิดขึ้น3 ครั้งจนฉันกลัวไม่กล้านั่งสมาธิมากๆ
Dearest Master, I've been initiated for 4 months now. During light meditation, when I'm getting close to samadhi, I find it difficult to breathe. My chest felt so tight. I had to sit and then sleep for the symptoms to disappear. What is that?
Yes, sometimes your being is not completely purified. So when the God power is awakened, you feel discomfort like that. In order to avoid this, you will have to either bear it until it's over or stop it for a while and continue again.
ครับคำถามต่อไปครับกุลยานะครับตอนทำวิธีสะดวกนั้นข้าพเจ้าเห็นแสงมากมายในปีแรกแต่หลังจากนั้นแสงก็มัวลงตอนนี้ผ่านมา8 ปีแล้วข้าพเจ้าไม่เห็นแสงเลยแต่วันนี้ขณะที่นั่งสมาธิกลุ่มข้าพเจ้าเห็นแสงสีแดงนั่นเป็นเพราะอะไรแล้วทำอย่างไรจึงจะเห็นแสงได้ชัดเจนขึ้นอีก
Okay.
When I first met you and during the convenient method in the first years I saw so much light. After the light gets dimmer, today during the group meditation, I did see some red light. What is that? What can I do in order to see the light again?
Just continue your meditation.
ครับคำถามข้อ2นะครับ หลายเดือนก่อนเนื่องจากความพลั้งเผลอและความเข้าใจผิดข้าพเจ้าได้เข้ารับการฝึกพลังจักรวาลและรู้สึกถึงความร้อนรุ่มในบริเวณอกตอนนี้เข้าใจแล้วว่ากรรมวิถีกวนอิมนั้นเป็นวิธีที่ทำให้พลังหยินและหยางสมดุลที่ดีที่สุดตอนนี้ไม่ได้เข้ารับการฝึกพลังจักรวาลอีกต่อไปแล้วอยากจะขอโทษต่อท่านอาจารย์และขอความกรุณาท่านอาจารย์ยกโทษให้ด้วย
Maybe you're going through a winter time of meditation, so just be patient.
A few months ago, due to my ignorance and misunderstanding, I got into the training of universal energy. I felt so much uncomfortable heat on my chest. I now understand that the Kuan Yin method is a far superior method and more balanced in terms of yin and yang. I already discontinued the UE practice. I'd like to apologize to Master and ask for your forgiveness.
It's okay. Okay. Continue again.
ครับคำถามต่อไปจากผมเองครับท่านอาจารย์โปรดแนะนำวิธีขจัดความโกรธให้ด้วย
Master, please advise how can we get rid of anger?
Don't get rid of it. Just use it wisely.
ครับคำถามต่อไปจากคุณรจกรนะครับขณะที่นั่งสมาธิเพ่งแสงเห็นแสงสว่างจ้ามากแวบเดียวแล้วไม่เห็นอีกเลยเป็นเพราะอะไรครับ
When focusing light, I see very bright light just in a short period, and after that I cannot see any more. What is that?
What is that? No light. That's what it is. When you don't concentrate anymore, then the light disappears.
ครับคำถามต่อไปจากผมเหมือนกันครับการนั่งสมาธิเป็นการลบกรรมให้หมดหรือเป็นการเร่งให้มันเกิดเร็วขึ้นครับ
Does meditation erase our karma or accelerate it to occur sooner?
Both. It erases the stored karma, but it accelerates the fixed karma.
คำถามต่อไปครับจากคุณปุณณิสานะครับถ้ามีเพื่อนบำเพ็ญคนใดและตัวข้าพเจ้าต้องการส่งธรรมชาติของคลื่นที่ดีคลื่นความดีที่ดีไปสู่ท่านอาจารย์และสรรพสิ่งรอบข้างในขณะที่นั่งสมาธิและไม่นั่งสมาธิการทำอย่างนั้นควรจะฝึกอย่างไรและขึ้นอยู่กับกรรมกีดขวางอะไรบ้างขอบคุณครับ
How can I send out the positive vibration to the environment around me? What kind of bad karma could influence this?
You just meditate, okay? And everything is automatically done. There's no need to think or wish for these kind of things. But if you want to, you can pray to the inner master that let the positive energy of your meditation be beneficial to your environment. But generally speaking, when we meditate, the positive energy just automatically dissipates around and benefit the world. Okay?
คำถามต่อไปจากคุณลวิกรครับมีอยู่ครั้งหนึ่งที่ผมเข้าสู่สมาธิเพ่งเสียงผมรู้สึกเหมือนว่าได้ยินเสียงเพลงซึ่งเหมือนกับเพลงสวดมนต์ซึ่งผมไม่เคยได้ยินและรู้จักเพลงนี้มาก่อนซึ่งเสียงนี้จะเบามากและในเพลงนั้นก็จะมีเสียงคนสวดมนต์มากมายซึ่งคำร้องของเพลงจะเป็นลักษณะคล้ายมันตรามากกว่าพอผมออกจากสมาธิก็จำทำนองได้ทั้งหมดและยังร้องได้อย่างมีความสุขแต่เวลาผ่านไปไม่นานผมก็ลืมและจำอะไรไม่ได้เลยแม้แต่ท่อนเดียวอยากจะทราบว่าประสบการณ์ที่ได้ยินนี้หมายถึงอะไร
Thank you, Master, for your mercy to us. Once I focused on the sound, I felt like I heard some chanting I never heard before. The sound volume is very low. There's a lot of people chanting in it which sound like a mantra. When I stopped meditating, I can remember every part of the chanting and sing it with happiness. But soon later, I forgot all of it. The question is, what was the meaning of this experience?
It's okay. Some angels singing for you. You don't have to remember them. You cannot. They are the universal language. And it's difficult for you, for your mind, to remember them.
예, 한국 질문 계속되겠습니다. 한국의 김현수입니다. 존경하는 스승님께 여쭙겠습니다. 저는 입문 전과 입문 후 계속해서 꿈을 많이 꿉니다. 꿈의 내용은 앞으로 일어날 일들을 상징적으로 암시합니다. 입문 후에는 명상 중에 그렇습니다. 이것은 어떠한가요?
Master, before I got initiated, I dreamt a lot. The dream shows things that will happen in the future. After I got initiated, also I see the future during meditation. Is this all right?
Yeah, it's all right.
예,
But it's not the final stage of enlightenment.
예, 황사영입니다. 스승님 사랑합니다. 양심과 직관과 내면의 스승이 어떻게 다른지 알고 싶습니다.
Dear Master, I love you. I'd like to know how is conscience and intuition different from inner master?
It's not much difference. It's not much difference. It's just the inner master. When you see the inner master, you know for sure. And when you feel intuitionally, maybe you are not very sure. Intuitively, yeah. When you see the master and you hear the master speak inside, you're more sure.
이성래 동수입니다. 스승님께 저는 얼마 전 12월 5일에 입문을 했는데 다른 의도가 있었던 건 아닙니다. 가끔 제 자신이 순수하게 수행하고 있지 않다는 생각이 들어서 속이 상합니다. 저에게 좋은 말씀을 부탁드립니다.
Dear Master, I got initiated this December. I think my intention for initiation was pure, but sometimes I feel myself impure and don't practice properly. Please guide me.
No problem. Don't blame yourself too much.
어떤 여동수, 어떤 일을 하려고 할 때 그것이 개인의 욕심인지 내면의 지시에 바르게 따르는 것인지 알고 싶습니다.
From anonymous sister from Korea. When I do something in this world, how can I tell whether this is personal desire or right respond to the inner guidance?
If you do something that is good for other people or for yourself without harming any other beings, and if that thing is necessary, then it is good. Don't need to know whether from inner being or not. If you do something is unnecessary, overdoing things, doing it for the sake of gaining attention, then you know it is from the ego.
That was the last question from Korea. This is a question from Indonesia. Disciple Santoso. Dear Master, why is that the top of my head instead of the wisdom eye that I can feel during meditation? Sometimes the vibration guides strong. I need your advice. Thank you, Master.
It's okay also. It's okay. Sometimes we meditate and we feel like something trembling inside the head or some electric going on in there or some vibration in the crown chakra inside the head. That's okay. That's okay. Because the wisdom eye is not on the forehead. It is inside the head. It's just that parallel to that portion of the forehead. Okay. So when you hear something, feel something inside the head, that is also at the wisdom center. Okay.
It's a question from Malaysia. Kana Geswari. I have already opened my third eye 3 years ago. Now I am seeking and always thinking about sainthood. I am always feeling crying. Please, Master, help me.
And then why don't you just cry? Huh? It's very simple. You feel like crying, just cry, okay?
This is the last question. It's from Canada. Disciple Lisa. Master, Thank you for all of your blessings. My question is from my boyfriend, who is also an initiate. He is confused about what to do in this world. He is thinking about becoming a monk. Is it necessary to renounce the world in order to best serve it? We are both worried about being too attached to each other, but is it necessary to separate? Please share some wisdom.
If you cannot live without each other, then you better stay together. If you feel that the relationship between you two is not so much important, you can live with or without each other, then you decide which one is the most appropriate for you. Renouncing the world is not the best way to become a Buddha, because everyone's destiny is different. If you're trying to run away from something that is in your destiny, it means it's your fixed karma. It will chase you all over hell and back. So make sure you understand your feeling before you try to do anything. If you're trying to live separated from each other for some times and it works, then you know it's doable. If it doesn't work, then do not try too hard to force yourself. Because even if you renounce that person and you became a monk, later you will have to encounter another person and go back out again, if your destiny is like that.
There are no more questions.
Okay. Thank you.